Soft piano echoes Edgarsons like a fading memory. Clean electric guitar slowly rises, carrying the weight of silence. The night feels colder without your presence beside me. The room still smells like yesterday, where your laughter used to stay. I talk to shadows on the wall, pretending you might still call. The clock moves slower than before, since you don't walk through that door. Every corner knows your name. Nothing here feels quite the same. I try to breathe and carry on, but every moment feels so wrong. Without you, the colors fade to gray. Even sunlight can't find its way. I'm lost inside this quiet sound, where love no longer comes around. Without you, I'm drifting in the night, searching for a missing light. Every heartbeat feels so blue. I don't know how to live without you. The photographs still hold your face, but time has blurred your warm embrace. I trace the lines we left behind in broken pieces of my mind. Friends say I'll be alright someday, but they don't feel this empty space. Some goodbyes don't fade away, they simply choose to stay. I wear your absence like a scar, no matter where or who you are. Without you, the colors fade to gray. Even sunlight can't find its way. I'm lost inside this quiet sound, where love no longer comes around. Without you, I'm drifting in the night, searching for a missing light. Every heartbeat feels so blue. I don't know how to live without you. A soaring electric guitar cries through the silence, each note carrying longing, regret, and unanswered prayers. It rises like a soul still calling for what was lost. If I could turn the hands of time, I'd rewrite every fault of mine. But some stories close too soon, leaving shadows in the room. And all I do still leads me back to losing you. Without you, I'm learning when there's no one left to call. The nights are long, the days feel cold, like stories that were never told. Without you, I'm only half alive, trying just to stay and survive. And every breath that still remains is a quiet way of missing you. The piano slowly fades into silence. The guitar disappears like a distant goodbye. The room remains, but something is gone forever. And I finally understand what it means to be without you. Soft electric guitar echoes through the silence. A lonely piano joins in as the rain taps against the window. One last memory remains where love used to live. We carved our names upon the midnight sky, believing stars would never say goodbye. You held my trembling hand so tight and turned my darkest hours into light. I built tomorrow from the words you said, dreaming of the road we'd walk ahead. But time can change what hearts once knew and leave behind a different truth. I still hear your voice in the quiet, like an old song drifting through the night. Oh, fate and promise, where did you go? Lost in the shadows, only lovers know. We swore forever beneath the moonlit haze. Now I'm holding pieces of our yesterdays. Those your footsteps vanished in the pouring rain. Your memory keeps calling out my name. A fading promise is all that remains. The photographs are worn around the sides, but they still keep the tears I tried to hide. I trace the smile upon your face, searching for the warmth I can't replace. The city sleeps while I stay awake, counting all the dreams we couldn't save. Love was gentle, love was wild, for a little while. And every lonely road reminds me how close forever used to be. Oh, fate and promise. to go, like autumn leaves beneath the falling snow. The love we carried changed with time and pain, yet nothing says it was all in vain. You were the story written in my soul, the missing piece that made me whole. And though the night may never be the same, I'll whisper softly to the fading promise never truly fades. The guitar slowly fades into the distance. Rain becomes a whisper, a final piano note lingers in the dark. Carrying the memory of a love that once believed in forever. A soft piano line drifts through the silence of an empty night. A slow electric guitar follows like a memory refusing to disappear. Some dreams don't die, they just get buried in time. I still remember what we said underneath the skies of red. We swore we'd never fall apart, two restless souls, one beating heart. But time has ways we can't control, it bends the strongest kind of soul. Slowly, piece by piece, we fade into the choices that we made. I thought forever had a name, but now it feels like just a flame. Forgotten dreams lost in the rain, calling softly through the pain. We were kings without a crown, till the world just let us down. Now I walk these empty roads, carrying what nobody knows. Every step reminds me still of forgotten dreams I cannot kill. The photographs are turning pale, like fading stories we would tell. I trace the lines of what we were and echoes that still softly blur the future we had built in mind, got left somewhere far behind, and all that's left for me to hold are fragments turning into cold. I hear your voice in distant air, but when I turn, you're never there. Forgotten dreams lost in the rain, calling softly through the pain. We were kings without a crown, so the world just let us down. Now I walk these empty roads, carrying what nobody knows. Every step reminds me still of forgotten dreams I cannot kill. A soaring, emotional guitar cries like shattered hope in motion. Each note drifting between what was and what could have been. It rises, breaks, and fades like time slipping through fingers. Maybe dreams were never meant to last, just reflections of the past, but even broken they remain, a beautiful enduring pain. And if I had one wish to keep, I'd save the dreams we fell asleep. Forgotten dreams still call my name, through the silence still the blame. Though we lost what we believe, something of us still breathes. And if the world forgets our story's end, I'll still remember where we began. In every tear, in every thrill, forgotten dreams are with me still. The piano fades like dust in morning light. The guitar disappears into distant silence. The night lets go, slowly, gently, but dreams never truly vanish. They just wait inside the heart. A quiet TN echoes through an empty room. Soft electric guitar fades in like distant memory. The night feels heavy, as if it remembers everything we wrote. I found your words inside a drawer, ink still fresh like it was before. Every line you left behind still runs deep inside my mind. You wrote about the way we change, how love can slowly lose its shape. And even though you walked away, your voice still chooses me to stay. I read them when the world goes still, like time is something I can't heal. Midnight letters on my bed, every word you never said, telling me what we became. Two hearts learning different names. I trace your silence through the dark, holding pieces of your heart. Even though you're far from here, your midnight letters keep you near. The paper shakes inside my hand like it remembers what we planned. You said goodbye in gentle lines, but left your soul between the signs. I never answered back that night. I thought love would still survive, but silence grew where we once stood and turned our wrongs into should've, could. Now every word becomes a flame, burning softly when I say your name. Midnight letters on my bed, every word you never said, telling me what we became. Two hearts learning different names. I trace your silence through the dark, holding pieces of your heart. Even though you're far from here, your midnight letters keep you near. this last goodbye. Soft electric guitar hums through the silence of night. Piano notes fall slowly like distant rain on empty streets. Time moves on, but some hearts refuse to follow. I sit alone where we used to meet, watching shadows dance across the street. The world keeps turning without a sound, but I'm still here where love was found. Your voice still lingers in the air, like you never really left me there. Every second feels the same, calling softly out your name. I told myself to move ahead, but memories pull me back instead. Have all gone low, but I still see us in the glow. Every song that plays tonight brings you back into my mind. I try to smile, I try to breathe, but every road still leads to we. Even distance can't erase the love I still cannot retaste. The world has learned to let it go, but I still feel what only we know. I'm still waiting in the pouring rain for a love that may not come again, holding on to what we used to be, a faded picture of you and me. No matter how the seasons change, my heart keeps standing in the same old place. Time moves on, but I remain still waiting. Alone, emotional guitar lead sings through the night. Each note filled with longing, hope, and quiet surrender. It rises, then falls like a heartbeat that refuses to stop believing. Maybe someday I will understand why love slips through a trembling hand. But even if you never return, you are the lesson I still learn. And if forever was never true, it still felt real loving you. I'm still waiting, though I know too well some stories end where silence fell, but in my heart you still remain a beautiful unhealed pain. No matter where this life may lead, a part of me will always believe, even if I should let you go. I'm still waiting piano echoes into a quiet dawn. A distant guitar note disappears into the horizon, and in the silence that remains, love is still waiting somewhere inside me. Distant guitar cries beneath the sound of falling rain. The piano answers softly, carrying the weight of sleepless nights. Some hearts survive the storm, others never find their way home. I found your letter by the window, folded like a final prayer. The words were gentle, but they shattered, leaving sighs everywhere. We built our world from whispered promises, certain nothing could divide. But cracks can hide beneath the surface until love has nowhere left to hide. I tried to hold the pieces, tried to mend what slipped away, but some wounds grow deeper with every word we couldn't say. Broken forever, standing in the rain, holding on to echoes of your name. The dreams we carried slipped through our hands like castles made of sand. I still remember every light in your eyes, every truth hidden behind our lies. Though time keeps moving on, part of my heart remains broken forever. The streets we knew feel unfamiliar, strangers pass me by. I wear my courage like an old coat, learning how not to ask why. Your favorite song still fills the silence, turning memories into flame. I never thought goodbye could linger long after love had changed. The stars above keep watching, as if they understand how two souls can darkness, crying out the sorrow of unfinished stories. Each note drifts between regret and remembrance, refusing to let the silence win. Maybe love was never meant to be perfect. Maybe scars are proof we dared to feel. You taught me how deeply a heart could open, and how slowly it could heal. I release the anger to the wind and keep the lessons close. For even shattered souls can find the strength to carry home. Broken forever, yet still I survive, carrying your memory through this life. The tears have fallen, the seasons have changed, but love leaves nothing unchanged. You were a chapter written in my soul, a fire that once made me whole. And though I finally learned to let you go, there will always be a place inside me where your love softly glows. Broken forever. The gentle piano falls like midnight rain. Clean electric guitars shimmer beneath distant echoes. Some memories never ask to stay. They simply refuse to leave. There's a photograph inside my drawer, faded edges from the years before. Your smile still shines through black and white, like a stubborn star against the night. We were young and chasing dreams, certain love was what it seemed. Never thought that time could steal the safest place I'd ever feel. I hear your laughter in the quiet, floating through these empty rooms. Though the world keeps turning, part of me stays with you. Silent memories calling through the dark, leaving gentle shadows on my heart. Every whispered promise, every tear we cry, still lives somewhere deep inside. Though your footsteps disappeared with time, your melody still walks through mine. Silent memories never truly fade away. The old cafe still plays our song as if the years were never gone. I close my eyes and see your face, a warmth no distance can erase. Life has carried us apart across unfamiliar roads and hearts, yet some moments never end, they simply learn to bend. The moonlight paints the window like silver traces of the past. Some loves don't stay forever, but their echoes always last. Silent memories calling through the dark, leaving gentle shadows on my heart. Every whispered promise, every tear we cried, still lives somewhere deep inside. Though your footsteps disappeared with time, your melody still walks through mine. Silent memories never truly fade away. A soulful guitar rises and weeps, speaking the language words could never hold. It sings our first dances, long drives, and the quiet ache of letting go. I don't regret the love we knew, or the dreams we painted blue. Even broken wings remember how to fly. Even farewell kisses teach us why. You were a season of my soul, a beautiful story beyond control. Silent memories, softer than the rain, still find their way through joy and pain. The love we shared became a guiding light, a distant star in endless night. I won't chase what cannot be, but I'll treasure what you gave to me. For some hearts heal without forgetting, and some goodbyes become blessings. Silent memories will always sing within me. The guitar slowly disappears into the silence. Piano notes linger like footsteps down an empty hall. The night grows still but never cold, for love may leave our hands, yet memories remain. quietly keeping their place in the heart. A lonely piano drifts through the midnight air. Clean electric guitars shimmer softly beneath distant thunder. Some goodbyes happen in a moment, others echo for a lifetime. The coffee's cold upon the table, your empty chair still faces mine. I keep reaching for the words we lost, somewhere between your heart and mine. We used to dance through broken seasons, believing love could heal it all. But silence grew between our shadows and built a lonely wall. I never thought forever could disappear this way. One breath, one glance, and everything would change. This endless goodbye keeps pulling me under, a thousand memories crashing like thunder. I let you go, but you're still inside, a fading light I cannot hide. No matter how far these roads may lead, part of your love still lives in me. Some hearts move on, mine still whispers your name. I passed the streets where we were laughing, the songs we sang still fill the night. I wear a smile for all the strangers while learning how to lose the light. If love was written in the heavens, why couldn't time be kind? Why do the sweetest moments leave the deepest scars behind? The moon keeps asking questions that I can't explain. How can love disappear yet somehow remain? This endless goodbye keeps pulling me maybe we were only borrowed time. Two wandering souls trying to align. Maybe love isn't measured by how long it stays, but by the way it changes us. And if I see you in another life, I hope the timing is finally right. This endless goodbye no longer owns me, though your memory still flows like the sea. I carry the lessons, the joy and the pain, the sunshine and the pouring rain. You were the chapter that shaped my soul. Even if we never reach the end we hoped. And when the stars light up the sky, I'll thank the love that taught me why. Even in an endless goodbye can leave behind a beautiful light. The piano slows with the rhythm of a healing heart. The guitar fades beyond the horizon. The rain has stopped, only the stars remain, watching over the love that once was, and the strength it left behind. Slow electric guitar hums through the silence of an empty room. Piano notes fall like distant raindrops on forgotten glass. Every second feels heavier when love is no longer here. I hear the clock inside the wall, counting moments that never call. Your shadow used to fill this space, now only echoes take your place. I walk around in circles still, pretending time is something I can't feel. But every breath just reminds me more of what I'm searching for. The silence speaks your name to me. In every space you used to be. Empty heartbeats in the night, trying to remember how to feel alright. Every stranger now, someone I don't recognize somehow. I used to be the one you knew before the colors turned to blue. The city lights don't shine the same without your voice to call my name. Even hope begins to fade in the choices that we made. Every step I take alone feels like walking without hope. Empty heartbeats in the night, trying to remember how to feel alright. Every rhythm breaks apart inside this lonely, empty heart. I keep on moving, but I don't know where. Lost between the truth and air. All I hear is falling rain and empty heartbeats calling your name. A sorrowful guitar rises and falls like a broken pulse, each note carrying fragments of love, loss, and fading hope. It speaks what words can no longer hold. If love was meant to stay forever, why does forever fall apart? I gave you all my endless pieces. You left me with a missing heart. But even broken, I still feel a part of you was once real. Empty heartbeats fading slow in the places we used to go. I search the night for something more, but find only what we were before. And if I learn to let you be, will silence finally set me free? Or will I always hear your name inside my empty heartbeats pain? A guitar dissolves into the distance. The piano fades like footsteps down an empty hall. The room grows still, yet not silent, because even emptiness still remembers how love once sounded. The soft piano opens like a distant memory returning. Slow electric guitar drifts in, warm but fragile. Some moments never truly end, they just change shape. We stood beneath the fading light, holding on with all our might. The world around us disappeared when you were standing near. I felt your heart beat close to mine, like time had paused to give us time. But even love, when left untold, can slowly lose its hold. I didn't know it was the end until I couldn't feel your hand again. Last embrace, I still remember you, the way the night turned deep and blue. Your silence spoke what words couldn't say before you slowly walked away. In that moment, time stood still, a memory no distance can kill. Even now, I feel you near, inside my last embrace. The streetlights paint the empty road where all our promises once flowed. I replay every little sign, searching for what I left behind. The echoes of your final look still write themselves like an open book, and every step I try to take feels like a choice I didn't make. Some goodbyes don't make a sound, they only leave when you're not around. Last embrace, I still remember you, the way the night turned deep and blue. Your silence spoke what words couldn't say before you slowly walked away. In that moment, time stood still, a memory no distance can kill. Even now, I feel you near, inside my last embrace. Gentle yet emotional guitar rises like a final confession, each note carrying love, regret, and everything left unsaid. It fades like a heartbeat slipping into memory. Maybe we were never meant to stay, just passing through each other's way. But in your eyes, I saw my home, a place I thought I'd never roam. And though forever wasn't ours, you still